Yes, yes, yes. Welcome to the show. We are back again with another exciting show. And before I even get into that, we're going to be talking about a certain situation. You know what I'm going to be talking about? I'm going to be talking about the co. I don't want to say the whole thing because apparently YouTube censorship does not like when you use certain terms. It gets censored, or in the search bar below, you get this bar which says for information on the. I don't want to say it, click at this sign below. But anyway, I'm going to avoid saying it, but I will put some fonts on. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, let us get into show. So before we get started, let us go into our new intro.
Again, with another exciting video, follow me on Rumble. When you go to Rumble, look for Soundboard.
Let's go.
Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
Yes, yes, thank you. I really like that intro. Did it a couple weeks ago, and I'm going to stick with it for now. And then eventually I'll go back to one of the originals. But anyway, moving right along here. Here we go. Finally, we've got some doctors in Manitoba. Well, I think it's Manitoba. It could be a few other doctors, but at least 150 of them are having issues with the. I didn't want to say the word because I'm going to get censored, but with the virus, let's say it that way. And they actually published a letter. Here is the letter. This is what they're saying, right? I'm sure you can find the rest of this online. I think this is, this is in Manitoba, and apparently the College of Physicians are pushing back against these guys because they can lose their license and get into a lot of problems. The members can get sanctioned and fined. Who knows? Maybe even lose their license to practice. So it's a big issue. But anyway, at least 150 of them came out. I don't know how strongly they came up, but they came out saying something. Something to do with putting the safety of the community at risk.
Most illogical.
But anyway, I'm going to leave it right there. I have the form. I showed you a bit of the form right there. That's what's happening with that. But there is a lot of censorship going on YouTube, so I'm kind of being careful of the words I use, but I'm sure you can figure it out. And here's some more articles to deal with the PCR test. You know, that test that everybody goes for, right? There's issues with that. If you didn't know, I'm pretty sure you do. But anyway, here's another article in the newspaper talking about that situation. Hear me talking about the newspaper, not the mainstream newspaper, but you won't even hear this on your regular news, which regular cable news. No, you have to actually go looking for this. But anyway, I have the article. That's why I'm putting it up. Check it out. Okay, let's us head over to Atlanta with the elected mayor over there whose name is Lance Bottoms. And yes, this is a bottom of the barrel type mayor, most definitely. He came up with this policy that she does not want the police to chase the criminals. And why not? This is a failed attempt at making herself look good at the end of the year when the statistics come out and they have the crime statistics. If you're not stopping crime, then when you look on the books, it will look like the crime statistics are gone down.
It was horrifying. It shows a white car driving past a Mercedes-Benz truck.
Yep, we got on the screen right now.
Okay, they're shooting out of the car at these helpless passersby on Far Road. and they're shooting and they're shooting. One of the bullets comes right through the truck and hits one of the people walking. And you can see as the car drives by, there's 2 blue lights shimmering off of that reflection on the truck. You know what those are? Those are 2 Atlanta police officers in marked cars with their lights on. And my friend who took that video ran down to find out why, in God's name, they didn't chase that person who attempted to murder all those people. And they were told that Mayor Bottoms issued an order not to chase cars around Atlanta because she doesn't want the police getting in accidents.
How dare you? But that city is going downhill and going downhill fast. And apparently this woman decides that she is not going to be, she's already, from what I understand, could be wrong here, but I remember seeing it somewhere, she's decided not to run next year or whenever her term is up. She's going to let it go. But anyway, she came out with this no chase policy for the police because she was worried about the police getting in accidents. No, she's worried about people getting caught, statistics being high, and she herself looking bad as a mayor of that city. She even came out saying, oh, I'm pretty sure I remember, my pronouns are him, she's, and her, or whatever it was. I remember this. To a fanfare and applause. Yeah, right. How's that city doing? Not well. This woman has to go.
There are too many guns on our streets.
Solutions are complex, and the mayor says they must involve all of us. In addition to 250 officers on the street, and create a small working group to look at violent crime.
We'll be a small working group, but I am going to ask this group to give me recommendations in the next 30 to 45 days.
Say that one more time.
Recommendations in the next 30 to 45 days, short-term recommendations on what more we can possibly do.
How dare you?
Recommendations on what more can we possibly do? I'm going to get a small working group to come up with You know what the recommendations are? You hire more cops and you take the shackles off of the cops and you will see crime go down. If you don't do that, no, I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, watch and see. While she's in office, I will come back here in a month from now or 2 months, whatever, and we'll see this big difference from this small working group who she's going to get together to come up and solve the problem. And no, the problem is with the guns. That's right, because you see, the thing is, you got to remember, if you pass more gun laws, the criminals are going to say, I was going to buy these guns, but you know what? It's against the law. So I guess I'm not going to buy any guns illegally because the law says I can't do it. No, what happens is people who are law-abiding now will become criminals. What you're forgetting is criminals don't listen to the law. So passing more gun laws is a doofus idea. It sounds good, but it doesn't work. But if you think it's going to work, okay, we'll see. I'll be back in a couple months, God willing, right? And I'll be talking about this woman. And trust me, you will not see a reduction in crime because some stupid gun law was passed. As if there's no gun laws there. In fact, what I understand, it is one of the toughest places to get guns. And I know what you're going to say, oh, well, they can go to the next states. Criminals don't care about laws. That's why they're criminals. Hello? If you don't get that.
That's all for today. Hope to see you next time for even more side-splitting